So I think people have known for a long time that there's a lot of toxins associated with stormwater runoff. One that's been identified most recently is this compound called 6-PPD quinone, which is known to cause urban runoff mortality syndrome. As a car drives along the road, your tire is going to constantly wear down, and those particles end up on the road. And then when it rains, those particles get washed down into catch basins and storm drains and ultimately make their way to creeks in urban areas. We began our sampling campaign in 2020, and we ramped up the project in 2023 with funding from the BC Salmon Restoration and Innovation Fund, involving around 35 different groups from Campbell River all the way down to Victoria in order to do a lot of sampling. We see a lot more people moving to the island and seeing a lot more development and things occurring. The problem is only going to become worse. In order to improve our local creeks, we need to get a better idea of where the problems really are.
The Pacific Salmon Foundation provided us with some additional funding that allowed us to purchase another mass spectrometer. This really is important for us because it allows us to process more samples in a given length of time. One of the things that we're doing on this project is taking a mass spectrometer out to the site and making measurements while the rain is falling. This gives us a really unique set of data. If we add to that the use of green infrastructure, I'm talking about things like rain gardens and constructed wetlands, we can actually, if not remove this problem, at least dampen the concentrations to the point where we increase survivability considerably.
It's daunting to think that these fish are living and persisting in these creeks that have a lot of pollution and things in them. So since this toxin was found, it's been found to be one of the most toxic chemicals to fish ever. And so I think if there's a way that we can ultimately remove that harmful toxin from local waterways, then I think it's something that we should ultimately work towards.